Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day, what is this, day 4? Yeah, day 4 here on Lapis Lakeside. Our sneaky snacking is, of course, very low again. I did employ that same strategy that I talked about in yesterday's video of swapping the teams around. So that's why we've only got 1,933 sneaky snacking. Very surprised to see, oh no, Gardevoir's on there because I collected from Gardevoir and then closed the app. That's why. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to grab 100 sleep points, and that's going to put us at 5,893. For our grand total, and for our daily lottery, we're gonna pick up, what is it gonna be? Diamonds would be nice. We're running out of the free diamonds. Ooh, small handy candy. I will take that. That is good. I was just hoping for some diamonds with how that free diamond well is drying up. Some extra free diamonds from the daily lottery would be nice. But that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report and see what we get. I did use an incense at, I was gonna say at the insistence, but that's not correct. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Words are hard. Anyway, a few people in the comments mentioned that using incense right now is a good time since we get the extra candy for them. I went through my incense list. That is a lot of snoozing. Okay, 69% snoozing. So hopefully we're gonna have a nice snoozing type sleep research. That does meet, what is that, Ralts again? I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I did use an incense, so we are going to get a Dratini today. So we will get some extra candy for that. Hopefully it is at least a 2-star Dratini, because I don't want a 1-star, because that would be kind of a waste of an incense. But with 32.6 million, we should hopefully see something pretty good. A 2-star, like I said, would be nice. Would be nice. There is that Dratini right there. Also, some weird shadow. I don't know what that shadow is. I'm pretty sure that is not the 1-star Dratini, so that's good. Oh, it's a Slowbro. It's the Cloyster on a Slowbro. Okay, cool. So, ooh, 3-star Dratini. Even better. Cool, so we've got Dratini, Eevee, Slowbro, Slowpoke, Pikachu, Ralts, and another Eevee. Okay, so we've got some things to pick from is what I'm seeing. No new sleep styles. I guess that's to be expected. Even with 8 spawns, I thought we might have a new sleep style. Okay. Part of me wants to try to catch the Dratini, but oh, we have a few things we could do. You know what? Okay. Let's play this out. Let's play this out. There we go. So we've got an Eevee for sure. We do still need better Eevees. The other thing, a big hit here would be nice. Then we don't have to worry about it. No luck. Now watch, I'm gonna get a critical capture. Watch, this is where we get the crit cap, and yeah, that's the way it goes. No, only one. Good. Sometimes you just gotta reverse jinx it. If you speak it into existence, it won't happen sometimes. You know, magic. Okay, Dratini though. What do we want to do with Dratini? We have a few good ones. I do want to catch it just to get the extra candies if it's not good, but there's also the chance that it is very good. We have not truly invested into a Dratini yet to where we have crossed the point of no return with that Dratini, so we'll go ahead and catch some more and see if we get something better. How are we looking? No, let's stick with the regular biscuits, because this one's going to be a big hit. This one's going to be the big hit that we need. This is what we need. Nope. That reverse jinx and it jinxed it. Still not full, though. Maybe this is the big hit I was thinking it was going to be. No, still not. Haven't got a single big hit on any of these biscuits. Kind of surprising. All full? Not full. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and spend one more. Might as well. We're gonna take 3 Pokemon home today with us. All right. So let's see how good any of these are. Hopefully at least one of them is good. For the Ralts, we do still need the Gallade. Dratini. We're gonna send out Dratini candy because it takes a lot to evolve a Dratini. 12 Eevee candies is good. What do we get for Ralts? 8. And then the Dratini, we got 11. Nice. 275 XP is very good. And about 7,800 Dream Shards. Very nice. All right. Eevee's up first. Let's see how we're looking. Friendship level 29, level 15 and naughty. Uh-oh. That might be bad. All milk. That's fine. No berry finder. What do we get? Skill trigger? Skill level up. Ooh, skill level up is a very good start. Helping speed S is also a good start. Skill trigger. This is looking good. Research XP bonus, not so much. Inventory up. Ooh. All of these are good. What is naughty? I don't remember naughty. We rarely see this one. Oh. Of course. That's like possibly the worst it could have been. Man, if this was adamant instead of not, no. I'm not even going to speculate on what this could have been. This is just not good. It's so bad. Even with skill trigger S, yeah, level 50, it's not going to be super great. Well, I think we got another Eevee straight to the professor. Speaking of which, the general consensus amongst everybody yesterday seems to be that the Eevee that I caught yesterday, even though it has berry finding, is not the best, and we shouldn't worry about it. We should try to catch something else. So I think for that one specifically, I'm going to hold on to it for a while. It's a decent candidate of like, hey, if we need an Umbreon or a Jolteon right now, and that's the best we've got, then it's okay. We can evolve it later on, but let's try to find something better in the meantime. Don't rush to evolve it. So I'm going to hold on to that one from yesterday, but we're not going to do anything with it for a while. This one, however, is definitely going to live with the professor. 100% going to live with the professor. That nature is ruining it because everything else is pretty good. Research XP bonus is the only bad thing. But we can do better. We can do better than this. Come on, level 100, hurry up. I mean, we know it's not gonna be great. It's probably gonna like be about the same, maybe right there. But I do wanna see what it's gonna be, just out of curiosity. Yeah, look at those probabilities to catch something better. 84%, 88%, 80%, 83, 57, 58, 61, 78, 75. Look at that, right on the money. 39, yeah. 34 PR total. Not good. Not a good evolution candidate. So this one will be going to live with the professor. Let's go ahead and move on. We're ever closer to friendship level 40, where we do get the guaranteed 2 gold sub skills. So at least we're a step closer. All right, and Ralts is up next. Where you at, buddy? Nope, that's Gallade, which is what I'm hoping you will be good for, but you are female, so that does not work. Anyway, level 14 in Lax. I don't think that's good anyway. All apples, okay. Interesting. So we got skill trigger M, very good. Start with refresh. Let's see, skill trigger M, inventory up S. Also good. Helping speed, skill trigger. Bro, okay. Are we about to find a better Ralts than what we had before? Ooh, ingredient finder S at level 100 is not fantastic. No, Lax is terrible. So again, not what we want. Not what we want at all. Surprisingly very high. I mean, it is skill trigger M, but didn't expect it to go up that high. But we can definitely do better for a Gallade, even though Gallade's main skill isn't that particularly helpful. I do want a good one, even if it is just for the collection. Why have a bad one for the collection, you know? Might as well get a good one if we're gonna have one. Might as well. So probably gonna keep looking. I do have a good, decent male Ralts. So yeah, we're just gonna let this one play out. Probabilities are still looking kind of similar to the Eevee. 88%, 35, 45, 45, 43, 43, 43, 31. It does get better at level 75. What is that? Skill trigger S, which does make sense. You know, maybe down the road, if If we had caught this one down the road and we had access to skill trigger L, maybe this would be worthwhile. But yeah, no such luck. So definitely looking like this one's gonna go live with the professor again. Let's see, ingredient finder S. It's probably gonna put it like right there for level 100. So far, nothing great. We are gonna be relying on Dratini to save the day and hopefully be good. But the way things are going, it's kind of got me nervous about it. Come on, finish up that level 100 so we can see the final PR. Come on, that's all the people want to see. There we go, 69. I almost got it. I mean, total PR of 67 is not great. So, I mean, I kind of like the ingredient spread since we have one that's got double corn already. Getting double apples is pretty nice, but not great. So, we'll send that one to the professor too, and we'll move on. All right, Dratini, it's up to you. Save the day. Friendship level 7, level 13 and relaxed. Uh-oh. I don't think relaxed is very good either. Let's see. All right, so we've got, let's go ahead and get the ingredients, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. The ingredient spread, not exactly what I wanted, but not the worst. Sleep XP bonus to start with, not great. Skill trigger, that's pretty decent for a Dratini. Ingredient finder, that's good. Inventory up L, also good. Skill level up S. Actually, hold on. This is actually a really solid Dratini. I wrote off Sleep XP bonus a little too quickly. That's actually pretty good to have on a pseudo legendary, because then it's always buffing its own Sleep XP every time you have it on the team to help it grow faster. That's actually pretty good. But I think that nature is going to ruin it. I forget what it even was. Relaxed. Ooh, XP gains down. Sleep XP kind of combats that a little bit, but the energy recovery does mean its main skill will get a little bit extra buff. So that's not terrible, I suppose. Energy recovery, relaxed. All right, this one could actually be pretty good, outside of the fact that it doesn't have berry finding. But if we're just talking about purely ingredients, maybe not, maybe not. I mean, yeah, that does make sense, I guess. Skill trigger doesn't help with ingredients, even though in this case it does, because it restores its own energy to help it work faster. So in this case, skill trigger actually is beneficial for the ingredient finder. And if we dropped 2 sub skills at 50 to get ingredient finder M and skill trigger M, this would be a beast of an ingredient finder for a Dratini. And at level 50 it would be a Dragonite by that point. This one could potentially rival the berry finding Dragonair that I have already, that everybody loves. In terms of the ingredient output, honestly, I might just keep this one. I might keep this one because I think this one's actually better than the calculator is telling you it is. It's only got a PR of 61, but I think that skill trigger at level 25 is being highly undervalued, and I get why. This is ingredient strength calculation, so it does make sense. But I don't think this is a bad one by any means. I think this is perfectly serviceable as a Dragonite. Is it the best one I've caught? Probably not. But is it a good one? I think so. Especially with energy recovery. The only downside is the XP gains down, which is, I mean, that's 14% extra from sleep XP. And I think XP gains down is like 10 or 12% down. I don't think it's 20. So I think the sleep XP brings it back up to neutral and then a little bit extra, but I forget the exact number that XP gains drops, how much you get. But either way, it comes close to balancing out, if, you know, plus or minus a little bit, but not by much. But 64 total PR on this Dratini. You know what? I think this one's worth keeping, but I also have like 5 Dratini now, so I need to make a decision soon, is what I'm figuring out. All in all, this is the best one we've caught out of the 3. So I don't know, man. we're gonna move on. I'm glad Dratini was at least good. I've had I don't know if I'd say very good luck, but I've had good luck with the Dratinis that I've caught. All right, let's move on. We spent so much time calculating and looking at the Pokemon we caught. We missed breakfast. Oh well, it is what it is. It's a chill week anyway. Good Sleep Day Bundle Volume 12 and Good Sleep Day 12 is in the news. I was hoping this was gonna be our anniversary news, but still not. It's getting very close. We have what, 11 days left. I'm beginning to wonder if they're going to announce anything at all, or if we're all getting hyped for nothing. But anyway, let's check out the new Good Sleep Day announcement. We do know when it's going to be. I forget the exact date, but we did know before. Good Sleep Day number 12 is going to be Saturday, July 20th. That is correct. The week of the 1 year anniversary. Kind of nice how that worked out. The weekend of the 1 year anniversary, Saturday, July 20th through Tuesday, July 23rd. Of course, Good Sleep Day happens in all areas. We get the same bonuses as always. We get the ×2 drowsy power on the night of the full moon, the second night of the event. Also ×3 helper Pokemon sleep XP for the ones that are on your team, and a bonus 1,000 sleep points. And then for day 1 and 3, we get 1.5 times drowsy power and double sleep XP for the Pokemon on your team, and 500 bonus sleep points for a grand total of 2,000 sleep points. Nice. All right, so sleep XP on that Dratini would come in real handy right there. But let's go ahead and check out the bundle. That is the interesting part. I feel like the bundle's pretty much the same all the time. Let's see, it does look pretty much the same. The biscuits may be different, but I'm pretty sure we always get the growth incense, the luck, the focus. Pretty sure we get all those, and we also get 2 of them every time. The great biscuits might actually be the same. It may be the same bundle every time. I don't know. I never buy it because I don't ever have the diamonds for it. But it does look pretty similar, if not the exact same. I'm sure you guys can tell me in the comments if it is the same. I'm pretty sure it is, though. But for 1,500 diamonds, it's not bad. 9 great biscuits would cost you 1,800 diamonds, so you're getting a little bit of a deal on the great biscuits, and then you're getting all the incense for free. If you got the diamonds to spare, it's not bad. But ultimately, up to you if you want to grab them. And then, of course, just a breakdown of what the incense does. We all know what they do. We've been here long enough. You use them, they give you nice little bonuses. Cool. Not too bad. Great. The great value bundle. Where am I going? Are we shopping at Wally World? Anyway, I almost said it again. The Good Sleep Day bundle. There it is. The Good Sleep Day bundle. Pretty decent if you got the diamonds for it. Anyway, let's move on before I just make a total blunder of everything. 41 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They doubled up. Very nice. Very good. No level ups today. I feel like the next time we get the level up, it's going to be level 5. I feel like it's been a while since we've gotten some level ups. But all right. Let's go ahead and jump into lunch. We could have some skill triggers from everybody. Raichu, of course, has the skill trigger because Raichu is always showing up. So there's 1,000 right there. No skill trigger from the Primate, but what about from you, Meganium? You usually have one. No, not today. How about you, buddy? There we go. Go ahead and, you know what? I wasn't going to collect from it, but I do need some extra ingredients. So I'll go ahead and take all that. Question. No skill trigger from you. That's not too bad though, honestly. When I swapped in the team this morning, I did go ahead and collect from Gardevoir, and I believe we had a skill trigger this morning. Maybe not. Everybody's at 81, so 81, 91, 81. When I went to bed last night, the berry specialists were at 108%, so that sounds about right. We haven't got a skill trigger from Gardevoir yet. I didn't have to use the energy pillow yesterday. I'm hoping I don't have to today. So maybe we'll get a skill trigger from Gardevoir here shortly after lunch. That would be good. But all right, speaking of lunch, let's go ahead and get it going. What do we have? We've got not a lot of ingredients, but we can make contrary chocolate meat salad. Still not sure about swapping the team around to get more ingredients for the Calm Mind salad. Might do it, might not 100% sure. If we are going to do it though, let's not use these. Let's not use ingredients that go into the Calm Mind salad. Oil we can use. Ginger as well. Yeah, we won't need that. All right. So, extra tasty to make up for missing breakfast? No extra tasty to make up for missing breakfast. All right, well, 12,195 is still pretty good. It's still enough to put us at level 23 on the Contrary Chocolate Meat Salad. And yeah, we're doing all right. Everything is going okay so far, outside of that skill trigger not happening from Gardevoir, but Gardevoir has been stepping up after that first day of 0 skill triggers. Another 569 sneaky snacking. All right, very nice. Well, cool. All right, so things are looking good. We're still sticking with the same strategy of swapping the two teams out. It seems to be working pretty well. The only thing that would have made it better is if we had gotten that skill trigger, like I said. Other than that, it is seemingly doing a good job. We are currently at Ultra 1, I believe that was. Yes, Ultra 1. Just shy of Master 1 is what we need to get 8 spawns. So if we could get there by the end of the week, that would be nice, but it's not looking possible unless we can make some better dishes. Of course, there is something we could do to speed this along, and that would be to invest in this guy, because at level 50, he gets helping bonus. If we could get this guy to level 50, that would help substantially. Not only would it help with his own berry production, but it would help with everybody else's production. But with the candies I have now, it's only level 38, and it would take a lot of handy candies to get him to level 50. I mean, we do have the one fighting type candy for 25 and 104 small handy candies. We'd have to use a lot of them to get him where he needs to be, and I just don't know if that's worth it for a Pokemon that's only really going to be super helpful on Lapis. So I think that's really the only other thing we could do. Everybody else doesn't really get anything beneficial at level 50. I mean, Raichu gets faster if we level him up. Inventory up S as we level up Walrein, but not really anything helpful at level 50. Same with Meganium. Ingredient Finder at level 50 would be contrary to what we're trying to do. Same with Gardevoir. Leveling it up would give us a chance for more skill triggers, but at level 50, Ingredient Finder doesn't really... I mean, honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter what Gardevoir has at level 50, because really the skill trigger is all we have it on the team for. So it's kind of hard to tell, honestly, what we should be doing. Or what we even could do to help. Really just kind of having to wait and see. Like I said, getting salad, I've said it all week, getting salad is the worst thing that could have possibly happened. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're just going with the strategy from yesterday's video and hoping it works out in the long run. But that said, that is going to be the video today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And if you want to join the community and come and chat about Pokemon and other video games, the link to the Discord is down in the description below. And if you're ever curious and you want to use the calculator that I use, the link to that is always in the description of all of these videos. So if you ever want to get to that, you've never used it before, the link is in that description. So that said, thank you again for watching the video. Y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.